Outdoor 2018. I'm at the Mountain Equipment stand with Rich. He's going to talk to us about a new pack in the range.
Yeah, so at the last show that I was in a video from, I think ISPO, I was presenting the new Tupilak packs, which I think pretty much, hopefully everybody has come across, heard of. It's been a really big success for us. We've sold those packs incredibly well. It's brilliant seeing them out in the mountains now, all over the place. This is a new range of packs, the Ogres, and if you've seen the Tupilaks, you'll recognise straight away it's a similar looking bag. There's quite a lot of the similar features run through it, but it's a slightly different beast really. The way to think of it, I guess, is that the Tupilak is the kind of hyper specialist, like absolutely as good as it gets, alpine climbing sack, and it's a phenomenal bit of kit. The Ogre is intended much more as a kind of general purpose, really tough rucksack. So again, really nice bit of kit, but something you might use Scottish winter climbing, right through to cragging, right through to hill walking, scrambling, pretty much anything really. One of the things that I guess the first thing to say is the fabric's a little bit different. So this is a double ripstop polyamide fabric, and it's got a PU backer on it, so still very weatherproof and really tough. It's going to give you years and years of use, like even if you really hammer it. We've had a lot of these protos, a lot of protos and samples out on test, very much like the Tupilak's out for a long time now, and it holds up incredibly well to heavy use. This grappler buckle, again, exactly the same as we see on the Tupilaks. That's aluminium, works really well with one hand, and it's essentially completely unbreakable. Again, we've got attachments for two ice axes that are the same. Everything's strippable on this pack, again, very much like the Tupilak. So if you really don't want your ice axe attachments, you can take them off. You've got the pick sleeve there. These side straps, good attachments, whatever you want to put on the side of your bag, but again, removable when you don't want them. The top pocket, the Tupilak, we come in from here, there's that floating lid pocket. I guess this is a little bit more conventional. So we've got a lid pocket here, which we can get into from the side. It's really big. You can easily get quite a big pair of gloves, any compass, head torch, any of the other things you need all the time. And there's actually an internal pocket in there as well, and a nice big skirt. So if you really need to overload it on the way into a route, that's quite easy to do. Now if we turn it round, quite a simple back system again. And we've got the same kind of hip system set up. I've grown to really love these the more I've used them, because they float, so you can move them around as necessary. So quite often on the walk-in, when I've got a lot of gear on my back for climbing, I'll have them kind of right on my hips and then push them as far back as they'll go for climbing. If you don't want them on, you're going really lightweight in the Alps or something, they'll come off altogether.
Nice.
And then these shoulder straps, again, as minimalist as we can, but are going to carry really well with a lot of weight in the bag. And this is the women's specific version of the bag. So again, all of that back system has been designed to make sure it fits, obviously women as well as possible. This is the women's 33 litre version, and that comes in well under a kilo. So 895 grams with everything on it, 635 grams if you strip it down. So this is a really tough, really lightweight sack. This is £120 retail, it's going to be. There's also a men's version of the 33 litre pack, just very slightly heavier, not a lot. Then there's a bigger sack, which is the Ogre 42. If you want to carry a bit more, maybe for Scottish winter climbers who like their big belay jacket, things like that, that might be a better choice. Again, slightly heavier, that's 700 grams with everything taken off, and it's still comfortably under a kilo with everything on it. So yeah, 3 packs, really nice, good do-it-all rucksacks essentially.
Great, thanks so much.
No problem.